there's another cute little story coming up here now.
Okay.
Are you ready for this?
I'm ready.
Okay, we had all these skeletons and we had ugly heads, and we'd built a monster that you could shoot with an infrared gun, and the monster would blow up and his head would come off and swing around the room because it was attached to the ceiling with a little cord. So we got a call from personnel, and they said, the janitors would appreciate it if you leave the lights on when you go home at night, because walking in there was a little bit spooky. So Yale and I said, sure. So being that we grew up in animation, which was constant, gags on each other, we rigged the room. And what we did was we had an infrared beam across the center of the room. We left a little light on. I'd had a ghost made that was a big shimmering ghost made out of China silk with a squirrel cage fan underneath it. And we had the monster, and then we had a bunch of heads that were all done in black light paint. And so what happened was, if you broke the beam, the little light that was on would go off, the monster would blow up, the ghost that would come up and shimmer would come up and do that, the lights would come on all the ugly heads. So we went home. And when we came back the next day, sure enough, the little ghost was still shaking all night long. The monster had blown up and his head was hanging from the ceiling. And we got a call from personnel.
Of course you did.
And said, they're never coming back. Well, we went back into the room, and sure enough, there was a broom laying right in the middle of the floor. So we had to clean up our room from after that. But that was one of the best, when we play gags on each other, I think that was the best gag that we ever played.